Hello, my name is Nathan, and you're watching the Unlocking Data in SCM YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to show you how you can use logistics modeling scenarios and Tableau dashboards to uncover savings in your air transportation network. Right after this. So one of the things I like to emphasize in logistics analysis is that most decisions are some strategic balance between cost and some measure of service. But if you don't have visibility into what those cost versus service trade-offs are, it can be difficult to make those decisions. Simulations, like the ones I'm about to show you, can be really helpful because they quantify those trade-offs so that you have the information you need to make the best strategic decisions. Transportation, in particular, can be low-hanging fruit because it's easy to change your consolidation periods and uncover savings relatively quickly, while other types of decisions can take months to implement. So let's dive into the dashboard and show you what I've done. This is an inbound network from several ports in Asia to two destinations in the US, one in Chicago and one in Seattle. So the biggest lane is from Beijing to Chicago, and the second biggest lane is from Beijing to Seattle. In this view, you can see a map of the origin ports, and on the view below that, we have a view that shows the weight breaks. So the weight breaks are below 45 kilos, below 200, below 500, below 1,000, and above 1,000. And I've color coded everything by the weight break. In this view, we have a timeline that shows the shipments per day and then also the total kilos today. So we can go in and click on one of the lanes and break things down by lane. In this view, we have the total transportation costs associated with that lane. So the point of implementing consolidation periods is to increase the consol period, which decreases the frequency of shipments. And the effect of that is to increase the weight breaks, which will result in lower rates per kilo and lower overall transportation cost. So let's look at that for this biggest lane. So in the baseline, the total transportation cost is $477,000. But if we change the consol period from the baseline to 2 days, that drops to $461,000. If we drop to 2 times a week, it goes down to $453,000. And if we go all the way down to weekly, the total cost on that lane drops to $451,000. Let's look at for the network as a whole. So for the network as a whole, the baseline total cost is $1.4 million. If we go up to 2 days, it goes to $1.38 million. 2 times a week is 1.35, and weekly is 1.33. So I've just shown you how, as you increase the consol period, your total transportation costs will drop, and your weight breaks will get bigger, and your shipment frequencies will decrease. so you're shipping less frequently. A couple of words of caution on this. I haven't included consolidation fees in the total simulated cost here. So if you're using a third party to consolidate, you might have additional fees which could possibly wipe out any savings that you realize from implementing a consol period. Another word of caution is, as you increase the consol period, you have to be careful that you are still achieving satisfactory levels of service, because increasing the consol period will mean things that arrive at the destination more slowly than in the baseline. So you also want to make sure that you're conducting a comprehensive inventory analysis in conjunction with this type of consolidation analysis to make sure that the trade-offs are going to make sense for your strategic objectives. But in summary, that's how you can use simulation models and Tableau dashboards to evaluate the cost and service trade-offs for an air consolidation program. I'm gonna leave a more detailed explanation in a link in the description of this video. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions related to logistics modeling, then be sure to put them in the comments and I would love to get back to you. Goodbye.